Hi everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to y'all with another video. Let's see. I'm going to read another article from the Jasmine brand, and this time it's about LL Cool J and DJ Akademiks. So I'm gonna read the title of the article. Hold on, wait a minute, I gotta grab something right quick. Okay, I'm gonna get right into the article. LL Cool J defends rap pioneers after DJ Akademiks claims old school rappers are dusty and broke. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea. And I put the name of the author in the description box below. But here go the article. LL Cool J is letting DJ Akademiks know not to come for the legends of rap and hip hop. Recently, DJ Akademiks, born Livingston Allen, had a lot to get off his chest when it comes to where old school rappers stand today. On his podcast, DJ Akademiks shared, them old rappers, man, them old rappers, man, them ends, bro. Have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop, really living good? Them ends be looking real dusty. I kid you not, and none of you all tried to come for me cause I don't NF with you all ends either. So I'ma just tell you all the truth. You all be looking every time it be like an old end talking about hip hop. You be like, you bro, yo bro, you sure you invented this? Cause everyone else living better than you. In a lengthy video, LL Cool J responded to the 31-year-old the baby rapper shared. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary, a DJ basically said that a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how could they be the person that invented hip hop if they don't have a lot of money, or if they don't represent, they like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you and say this for you guys. LL, born James Todd Smith, continued. Don't confuse somebody's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate, in other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. The rap pioneer continued with his response and argued that no one discusses net worth when it comes to artists in other genes, such as pop, rock, and country music. He then shared, this idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. Let's talk about young artists, right? Which who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. The 54-year-old wasn't done there. He continued and noted how newer age artists have more help nowadays when it comes to their career and money. Today, you can come up with your 5 year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can go find an accountant. You can find someone that means something to you to help you. You can find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers, there were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5 year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? Just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to to this culture. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important to get money. I agree. It's all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career, but don't ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Okay, and that's the end of the article. That's a good message that LL Cool J said to DJ Academics, and he didn't even call his name, but he know who we all know who he was talking about. And I agree, you know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is so different now than it was back in the 70s and 8 or basically 80s, basically. You know, 80s and 90s. You know, hip hop is so different now than it was back then. You know, you do get all these opportunities. You get managers, you get more producers. You know, them old school rappers, they had to create music from scratch. And a lot of these younger artists, they wouldn't know what that's like. They wouldn't have a clue how to create their stuff from scratch unless they do try doing mixtapes. That's the only way. So, but a lot of those old school rappers, such as LL Cool J and others, I'm not gonna name them all, but you know other ones, and you all know that listen to old school rap back in the 80s and 90s. You know who I'm talking about. You know those rappers. They are the pioneers. They did bring the hip hop, music here. So pay them homage, because they opened doors for these young artists. They, created the blueprint for these artists, these younger artists to come through the doors, and make a name for themselves. So yeah, they invented hip hop, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Flavor Flav or Public Enemy and others. I don't know all of the name, DJ Dougie Fresh and other ones. I can't name them all, but they definitely made a name for hip hop back in Slick Rick and all of them. They definitely made a name for hip hop back in the 80s and 90s. And they like I said, they set a high standard as far as talent goes. So like I said, they opened doors for these young artists to walk through. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyway, DJ Academics is too young. He 31. He a baby. He don't know what he talking about. You know, they don't. He don't know how hard that them old school rappers, like Snoop and Dr. Dre and all the rest of them had to work, to get to where they are today. He don't know, and a lot of these up and coming new artists, a lot of them, some of them don't even last that long because they get their lives taken away from them. They get involved in trouble that they don't need to be getting involved in. They don't have no mentors or no guy or people to guide them and tell them right from what steps they should and what steps they shouldn't take when it comes to the music industry. So, like I said, DJ Academics, you cannot speak on old school rappers because you wasn't even around in the 80s, and you might have been, well, really in the 90s because you was growing up, you was a kid, so you don't know enough to be speaking about them old school rappers, not at all. So you need to speak on these younger generation, new generation rap stars and hip hop artists. You need to speak on them. You don't speak on the old school people because they did make a difference. And they did, like I said, open doors and invented hip hop and made it or should I say, paved the way. That's the word I meant to say. Paved the way for artists to come through, and older rap school DJs too. So, like I said, paved the way and opened doors for you as well. So you definitely need to watch what you say before you say it. And you yourself, you look dusty and broke. You don't look like you have that much money. Number one, you look like you barely making it in your career and in life. So like I said, I'm 37 years old and I look better than you. I'm in better shape than you. Even without a hairline, I still look better than you and I'm more in shape than you. So like I said, and then you look like Humpty Dumpty, sir. You look like you about to fly off the wall and roly poly your behind full of down on the street full of potholes with your cookie monster looking behind. You need to go somewhere and work out in the gym and try to lose some weight because you got a Porky Pig looking face. You just talk and then you disrespect women too. You sit up there and you talk about women and you disrespect women. You should be, I wouldn't say cancel, but like I said, you shouldn't be getting all the popularity that you're getting. Like I said, you look like a broken, dusty DJ yourself. You like the Oopa Loopa, disc jockeys out there. So you need to do yourself a favor before you even fit your mouth to speak on old school rappers and hip hop stars, talking about what they got in their pockets and all that stuff. You don't need to be worrying about nobody else's money and how they look. You need to worry about your looks and your money. You worry about your pocketbook. You don't worry about nobody else's. Like I said, and you need to learn how to treat and talk and speak about women as well, because you don't respect women that much when you get on your podcast and talk about women. So you need at least LJL or at least LL Cool J respect women. He been married for many, many years. He could train you and teach you how, and other old school rappers, some of them could teach you how to treat women and maybe get a woman and keep one. They could train you, sir. They definitely can train you. So like I said, you out of line and you out of pocket for coming for these old school rappers. Cause like I said, times are different. Things have changed. And you need to change your approach and your delivery when it comes to giving out news and information. Cause like I said, it's better DJs and there's better, disc jockeys than you out there. Trust and believe. But that's all I have to say for right now. But before I get off, I am gonna read my prayer book because that's what you need, DJ Academics. You need prayer because you are, uh, allegedly, according to the streets, you're a predator as well. You like to prey on women. But like I said, let me read my prayer book. It's the 23rd, so here we go. I'm going to read the Bible verse and I'm going to read the prayer. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? That's from the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 17. Here's the prayer. I joke that I try not to do anything my parents would be ashamed of, but it's only half joking. With God, the stakes are much higher. Will I be able to stand before God in the light of his love based on the way I lived in my life? And so, DJ Academics, you need to change some things about yourself and you need to pray that God forgive you for some of the sins that you've done, in your life. Because your life ain't squeaky clean. I don't believe your life is squeaky clean according to the streets. But anyway, I'm done talking about that man. I mean, I'm sure it's probably more things I can come up with or think about, but I'm not gonna waste no more of my time or my energy on him. But I hope you all like the video. Ooh, sorry. I hope you all like the video. Comment, subscribe, share, Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Please give me some likes up. But like I said, thanks for enjoying the show. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. You all have a good night, rest of your night, and enjoy the early morning. Peace.